Happy Friday the 13th lunch hour, guys. So, question for you. How's inflation dealing with your household budget? Prices of everything are going up. Food, gas, electricity, widgets, dog food. Don't even say baby formula. But yeah, so, Biden inflation, you can say whatever you want. It ain't Putin inflation like the potato in chief thinks. But yeah, okay. Well, leave it to the Democrats to have a solution to every problem they create. The problem is the solution is worse than the problem. Okay. So Nancy Pelosi, in her weekly press conference this week, came out and started touting the act that was, or bill, I guess, if you would, that's put in front of the House right now by written by Kim Schreier and Katie Porter. Okay, they are calling it the Consumer Fuel Price Gouging Prevention Act. Now, the Democrats, and you've probably seen, heard everything like this all over the place, are screaming and yelling that record profits are being made by the oil companies, and they're doing stock buybacks, and they're gouging, and the reason we have $4 a gallon gas is because of price gouging, not because of anything we've done and everything, right? We've heard all that, right? First off, I want to give you a little fact. Okay, this is facts, those things that Democrats shy away from. Okay. The profit that an oil company, Exxon, Shell, whoever, makes on every gallon of gas that you pump into your car is about 5 cents. Okay, now there's other profits. Okay, the gas station you're buying from's got to make some. The trucking company that ships it's got to make some. But the Democrats are specifically blaming the oil companies. Okay, Shell, Exxon, Mobil, BP, you name it. 5 cents. That's what they make on each gallon of gas. The federal tax that you pay on each gallon of gas, the money that Nancy Pelosi is in control of, is 18.3 cents per gallon of gas. More than 3 times what the profit that the oil company is making. Okay? Now, to bitch about the oil companies on the profit they are making, what do they do with that profit? Oh, they pay employees. They do other explorations. They pay taxes, okay? How do they earn that profit? Oh, by working for it. Now, that 18.3 cents per gallon. What does the government do with that? What does Nancy do with that? Oh, we send it to Ukraine. Oh, we give it to the Kennedy Center. We piss it away like crazy. What does the government do to earn that 18.3 cents? Nothing. Okay? There was a story, I forget what state it was this week or whatever, just to give you an idea, that the state Congress voted themselves a 46% pay raise. Okay. Pelosi put something through that all staffers in Washington had to make a minimum of $40,000, I think was the figure, or something like that. So what do? Rob from the rich and give to the richer. Let's put it that way. All right. Nancy Pelosi and her $1,500 refrigerator eating her luxury ice cream, right? So they want to establish price controls. That's what this bill is. They want to make it illegal for a company, an oil company, the gas station, to raise prices. Take supply and demand completely out of the picture here, okay? So let's say oil goes up to $200 a barrel, roughly doubles, okay? Now the oil company would have to literally sell you gasoline at a loss. They would be losing money to do it. If you're a shareholder, how does that make you feel? Okay, now you're forced to lose money. Gee, I don't know what happens then. Everybody bails on the stock tanks, the stock market tanks. We don't think past here. Okay. What's the first thing the company's going to have to do? Well, we'll stop exploration. Gee, okay, that means we're going to get less supply. Gee, we'll have to lay off a bunch of people. That means more unemployment. Okay. You know, this was tried once before. In 1970, okay, again, a Democratic Congress passed the Economic Stabilization Act in 1970, okay? And it was to put price controls to fight inflation. Same thing, okay? And at the beginning, everybody thought, oh, this is great, blah, 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 blah. The problem was, no sooner did everybody start going, we're all losing money on this. The consumer's not spending more, but the production costs still go up. You know, everything like that doesn't matter. All right, you still got to pay your employees, et cetera, et cetera. What happened? After about 90 days, they had to pull this back because it was a disaster. All right. And what you wound up happening was instantly the stock market crashed. You had massive inflation, which wound up going into stagflation, which we've all talked about before. Okay, stagflation, prices going up, GDP going down. Okay, that's the problem. All right, when we're making less and spending more, that is not a good thing. But so this is the solution that Vodka Skeletor decided to put in front of the American people with, a couple of lackeys that she's got as congresswomen. All right. These are some of the quotes. Okay. Gas and oil companies should be held accountable and should not be making the situation worse by gouging Americans at the pump. This bill needs to be passed and signed into law as soon as possible. Really? Are we on the fast track to destroy the economy? Okay. Here's another one. Big oil is price gouging families because they can. Enough is enough. I'm proud to help introduce this bill that will hold these corporations accountable, stop their abuse, and give families relief. I'll tell you what, Nancy. You talk about doing this. As soon as you go, the 18.3% federal tax on gasoline is gone. Oh, let's talk about California, that state that you supposedly represent. The state taxes on gasoline in California are 51 cents a gallon. Okay? Please tell me what Gavin Newsom does to earn that 51 cents a gallon. Nothing. Okay? 51 cents. 10 times what the oil companies make. Before you start running your yap about companies in a capitalist society making a profit, okay, mind you, 5 cents is a little bit more than 1% of the current price of gas, okay? So, yeah, a 1% profit I wouldn't consider a gouging. But your state, in example, is taking nearly 70 cents on a gallon, 69.3 cents on a gallon in the way of state and federal taxes. Okay, let's do the math. 70 cents on $4? Gee, what are we talking about? 15, 16% there? Yeah. Who's gouging? You. Shut up, witch. Pinball out.